Harry Maguire signs for Manchester United after being linked with them since like last year when Jose Mourinho was in the team, and now he's finally going there for I don't know like 85 million pounds, which is kind of an insane fee for him. But I mean, Manchester United was more in demand for a center back than most Premier League teams, and I feel like it's a good move in the long run because he's relatively kind of young. He's like I think 26, so you could probably get like a good 4 years at least out of him, or maybe a little bit more. And he's a World Cup playing center back. He's England's not number one. I was finna say like a goalie, but he's in the team already. So he is a large figure in the national team. He is a large figure in Leicester. He is a large figure, I mean, physically speaking. So I think it's a good signing. Like compared to Chris Smalling and Phil Jones and Lindelof and whoever they have, this guy seems more proven to me than a lot of the center backs they have. He plays the ball as well from the back, so he has a lot of qualities that Manchester United would actually benefit from. I mean, anything's better than those that they have in the back already. So he was one of the top performers in the Premier League, I'm pretty sure, and I've seen him in the World Cup. That's mostly where I've seen him. I don't really see Leicester games, so I'm not gonna comment on that and say that he's like amazing. But in the World Cup, I see him. He's pretty solid. He's a pretty solid center back. He kind of lacks speed, which is like, I mean, you would expect that for him being so big, but where he lacks speed, he makes up for it in passing and bringing the ball from the back. He even goes on the offensive sometimes. I've seen him, and you can see right there, like he has a pretty hard tackle. He's not scared to go into the tackle, and that's what you need sometimes. You just need someone to anticipate and prevent things from happening altogether. And for me, he has a lot of quality. And I remember I started following this guy on Twitter because of this tweet that he put that he said that they weren't gonna go home yet because they just made it to the semifinals, and like it was good banter, whatever. But I mean, I don't know. The guy seems like he has a cool personality. He seems pretty focused on what he's doing, and I think it is about time. You know, he gets caught up by like a big team in England because he is one of England's main center backs, and he is always on the starting lineup ever since he showed up on the scene in Leicester. So I know he was in Hull City, and he's from Sheffield United. I think that's his club, or that's where he's from. But I mean, I think it's a good signing. Ultimately, maybe they did pay a lot for him, but like when you're in demand, Leicester City knowing that Manchester City needs, Manchester United needs a center back, they're gonna make them pay, you know. And that's just how you do business, you know. I'm not saying that Manchester United did the good business, but I'm saying Leicester did, because Leicester didn't have a demand. I mean, Leicester didn't need to sell him, and they knew that Manchester United needed a center back more than any other team. Man City was even looking to get him, but like when they saw the price, they were like, "Oh hell no!" And like, I mean, it makes sense because Pep Guardiola is not gonna spend that on a defender, even though everybody says that they spend like 200+ million on players. But Harry Maguire, he was worth it in my opinion. And Manchester United, knowing that they needed him, they demanded him a lot. Leicester just bulk up the price as much as they could. They got a pretty good deal. I feel like they could buy two players. They could buy a pretty decent center back for probably 40 to 50, 60 million maybe, and then spend the rest on like another player which they need, I don't know, in another position, and it could just help them maybe finish in that top 7, maybe top 6, maybe, who knows. But it's all going to depend on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what he does and how he lines up the team. But I'm pretty sure he's going to go into that lineup pretty easily and be a main figure. It just depends if he's going to make a good partnership with Victor Lindelof, which is who I think is going to play. But he's got good players around him. I'm pretty sure he's going to do good. But this is all I got to say for this video. I hope you subscribe and like to the channel, and I'm going to keep on bringing the videos. Peace out.